I'm gonna go through some of the principles of dribbling. And one thing we always wanna make sure when we're doing dribbling is to stay calm and stay in control. Keep the basketball close to you and keep the dribble nice and low. And keep your body balanced as well. First thing we're gonna go through is dribbling with one hand. Now, we always wanna keep the basketball as close to the ground as possible. And when we're dribbling, we must keep our dribbling hand on top of the ball, not to the side and not underneath. It must stay on top. And we want to drive the ball down to the ground as quickly as possible so that it reaches our hand very quickly. The less time it spends out of our hand is the better control you're going to have, which means lower to the ground means more control. Higher up gives you less control. This goes for both hands as well. As you can see, when I dribble, my hand always stays on top. I'm able to see forward, but I maintain my control. The next dribbling skill we're gonna go through is the crossover. Now, crossover, we have to make sure that we continue to only dribble with one hand at a time, but we can switch hands. So again, the lower we are, the more control we have. Keep your posture up, keep your eyes forward. And we switch hands by throwing the ball directly in front of us, and we have a second hand protecting from any defender that wants to take the ball away. Again, the lower we are, the faster we can do this, and it makes your crossovers much faster, much more lethal, much more effective. The same principle works when doing crossovers while moving forward or backwards. So the entire time, my body is balanced, and even though I'm switching directions, I make sure that I'm always looking in the direction that I want to go, or I keep myself balanced towards the direction I'm going if I'm going backwards. The next crossover we're going to go through is between the legs. Now, it works similar to how we do the front crossover. However, we're going to extend one leg forward, but we're still going to switch in the same motion. So a front crossover goes as an angle between the legs, means I'm going to stretch one leg forward and put the ball in between. So stretch, you're essentially doing a lunge. And again, the lower you are, the more control you're going to have. Again, walking forward or walking backwards.